I've got a bit of a Dapong problem. Well, to be more exact, Endfield has a bit of a physical status problem. I recently chose to dive a little deeper than my preliminary Dapong Walk-K combo, because variety is the spice of life after all, and Dapong's gonna need a lot of spice to cook up some good combos. However, as I tested different builds and teams, I quickly discovered a major issue with Dapong and Enfield's mechanics regarding bosses. In Endfield, moves can have physical statuses applied to enemies when the target gains the vulnerable status, which gets applied on the first application of physical status. A little confusing, but easily summarized as hit him twice to apply the effect of the second physical status move to hit. It's the basis of Walk-K, and pretty critical to trigger some skills and effects of characters like Dapong's combo skill and Ember's battle skill. And it's kind of broken, and not in a good way. You see, enemies in Endfield are classified into different tiers, ranging from common to boss, indicating difficulty level. As part of that difficulty increase, physical statuses can't be applied on elites or higher. It's actually kind of weird, because you can definitely still see the status keyword for the move show up, but they don't suffer the actual effect. So what does this mean for Dapong? Well, I can't lift or knock down elites, which means I can't lift those targets, which means the Walk-K combo can never work. So what can I do instead? Well, if I can't kill bosses with physical debuffs, then I will just make myself into a raid boss and give them a taste of their own medicine. And this time, I only need 5 ingredients to cook. First, we have the gear. Dapong has a lot of good options, but I'm more interested in just being the most brain-dead panda alive. So, I have opted to go for the best gear for finisher damage alongside Abraxas for the weapon's juicy skills related to stagger. This lets me one-phase the core of the third boss without much difficulty. Second is Dapong's talent, Salty or Mild, which heals for 3% of Dapong's max health on final strike hit. Something to keep in mind is that this big panda scales with strength, which increases your max HP. Coupled with this funny little kit that adds another 41% to your max health, we're getting 465 HP every final strike after the will healing increase. The third on our list is Gilberta. Now, I'm not gonna lie, she's kinda busted. I've seen her literally on every single team that I've built, and also other people have built. There's a lot going on with her kit, but I mainly care about her healing from her second talent and her ability to use this personal orbiter that heals on combo skill hit. She's going to be our primary source of healing throughout the fight just because of her skill uptime. Fourth is Sahi, and that's mainly because I want that juicy attack increase and my get out of jail free card. Her battle skill makes it so that I hit way harder on final strikes and the armor passive, and that's all I really care about here. We also gain access to Solidify and Corrosion with her combo skill, and those are nice, but all in all, not really needed. And to really round out this team, our fifth is going to be Snowshine, to inflict true despair to any boss who thinks they have a chance to kill Dapong. Her whole kit is geared towards healing and defense, and when I combine it with healing gear and this weapon's skill that heals based on the wielder's HP, Dapong can swing without worrying about any consequences, because there are none. And now you have Raid Boss Dapong, a massive, immortal panda armed with nothing but applesauce packs and a walk, running a full sprint at you while you can do nothing but despair as he hits you for... Is that just 4 figures? Oh right, this is not a strong build. As you may have guessed, putting all this effort into healing and making sure this panda beast doesn't die means we don't do a lot of damage. But hey, you also don't die. By the way, the footage that's been playing since the start of the video has been the real footage of me running this team on threat level 2 and Glamorai with only Dapong at level 70, so I'm on level for the encounter. And I just killed it. Is this an optimal way to kill bosses? No, there's no world you should be thinking that. Is it funny to watch Dapong run and swing at bosses with reckless abandon? Oh, for sure. But you should never build this unless you actually can't clear a boss with your bum hands and you just need to out-sustain. And even then, just Surtur it.